Hey YouTube, Thunburn fishing back. So I've just had, with the Ram, I was telling you yesterday, the latest video about some suspension changes I wanted to do. So we're not going up to Townsville yesterday. Went and seen a fair few suspension places and stuff. I'm pretty particular with how I set up my car, as far as towing and the general, how am I going to put this? I'd rather have my car a little bit rougher and be oversprung, and then when I load it up, that couple of times a year, that I don't the night before have to worry about, oh shit, it's sitting the ass. Like I've probably said this before, bugs me, just shits me to tears, where someone can spend $40,000 on a car, $15,000 on a car, $100,000 a car up to $200,000, whatever it is, and then they hook the caravan on, hook the boat on, load it up, put the push bikes on it, and you got this. What the fuck? Like, it's just, how silly can you be? It's just you don't realise how much more pleasurable it makes the driving experience and the handling on your car, wear and tear, just the safety factor. I don't know, you're already in front anyway. So I like being set up so when this car's set up good, I can get the best ride I can empty, and then when it's loaded up, it's nice. So I've spent the money, and I put the Kings in, which I spoke about, the Kings 2.5 remote res, and I'll show you here. And yeah, you just can't. It's just amazing ride. It's just like every time you drive in the dirt, you're impressed, and I think it's just worth every cent of it. Like, if you're going to spend the money to buy something like this, or a Land Cruiser, or a Hilux, or anything in Australia, and you do dirt, you actually do dirt. I don't care if you drive around the shopping centre, it's up to you if you want to put it in there, but you actually do dirt. It's just, the handling is just, you come around a bit of a blind corner and you need to just, holy shit, a bit of a slide, the corrugation comes in, boom, 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 that's where you lose control. When the suspension can actually take that and ride that out, the vehicle remains in control, and that's right there. It's important for your family, it's important for your well-being, everything. It's just, I don't see how people compromise it so much. Anyway, enough banging on about that. The issue I had was I've set this up with this canopy, and I was just, the King Springs, which I'll give you this exact model number, the heaviest I could buy in Australia, through Mike's Shop, which is just what they sell. And this is the model number here. See if you see that there. Zoom in DR 403 some FHD right hand. There's some part numbers. That's a constant 500, from what I understand, 500 kg spring. Now I asked Fulcrum of all the brands. They all said no, that's it. We haven't had a need to buy it anymore. So went into ARB yesterday, bought a bit of recovery gear, bit of shit for the car, and just asked the question, what's your constant rate with OME? 600. Bang, there it is. I've run 600 in this. That's a young fella's car now. I've run 600 in all my cars, all of them. So I run 600 in, and it just seems to be for the weight that I do, it just seems to work well. So I bought this, sorry to muck you around a bit. There's the part number, OME 600, constant 600 kg, coil springs for a Ram 1500 DS. It was $300, $315. I just commit to buy. Bang, bought those, and I bought the set of airbags through Fulcrum Suspension, and for the car, for the extended 2-inch with the Airbag Man supply. And I thought, we're giving it a go. It's $300. It's money I don't need to spend. I'm doing it. I wanted to get that 25mm lift higher, back where it was, and I just wanted to get that just a bit more. I've played with the dampening, played with all the stuff, and it was just this ride I wanted to get. Anyway, so I bought them. Young fellow, 2 boys come down and put them in today, and took it for a drive today, and there it is. Bang, got it. I got exactly what Mrs. jumped in, and we just done the first grid, just out there we got to do, right? The first grid, just straight at the first grid, and straight we both went. Impressive, like straight away, like we just went, that was what we're looking for. It was just a change from the coil change. That's all I did. And I put the airbags in, but there's zero. You can move them up and down. There's no resistance in there. I just wanted to take them for a test ride, so there's no resistance. Instantly, the coil rate, whatever coil rate that is extra 100 kilo, has made a massive difference in the way this car with the exact same load. We drove 120 k's last night in the dirt on the way home through a dirt road, and straight away this morning took it for a drive, and it was just different. It was just, I understand that some shops they just can't they can't supply that spring, or because it's not what they make. I can do it. I pay for it myself. I can buy this one. I can buy that one. It's, you know, I can just buy what I please. I'm not bound to nothing. So I've got now what I believe is the best setup for a Ram 1500 DS model for a dirt work, and to do this is I've nailed it. Take it for whatever you want. It's up to you. Whatever you think. The way this thing rides now is, yeah, I keep banging on about it. You just don't get it. It just hovers. It just hovers. And we went through a couple of gullies. I've done full articulation and just dropped the wheel out. I've got a photo to see if I can try and edit onto this thing. And it's brilliant. And I put the airbags in. I don't like airbags, but I put them in. So if for some reason when I fully loaded up and I need to put just a small amount of poundage in to get it level, to get that right, I plan on not using them. They're just in there for a backup measure only. I have seen on many trips, people rely on airbags. They leave the stock suspension, they get a stock thing, then they use airbags, and then bang, rock through the airbag. You are down with nothing you can do. It's just down the ground. You're on your bump stops. You've set yourself up for failure straight away. I believe it's an assistant just to take that back to where it is, but your coils will still hold the weight of your load and vehicle. But you can just, it's in a small infinite adjustment that you want to make. No big adjustments. It's not for that. It's just to top it up a little bit, just to keep it a bit more level, but you don't rely on it. I think that is not what they're about. So anyway, I believe that, just want to show you. Get under the car now. I do like the blue of the Kings, but these are just the black. They're that OME part number you've seen, 600 constant. I got 25mm extra lift over the heavy duty Kings, 25mm extra lift, and the valve rate that I didn't touch the valve rate. So don't ask me what, I don't know what clicks I got it on. You work that out for yourself. I don't know what valve things that Mike Shock Chop put in for me. I asked for the heaviest ones. You sort that out with them. Same things for you, it's not for me. And that rate coil with that structure of steel or whatever they've used, and the resistance between that, it's the coil itself unloaded is 25mm longer, the OME. It's about the same thickness, it's the same amount of wraps, but the actual resistance of the steel construction has got a different dampening property. Definitely has. And you can notice it straight away. So anyway, I thought I'd just show that with you, YouTube. It's just about a Ram 1500 suspension video. Just wanted to just lay it out there for you. There's a lot of people who's buying these, some probably just driving the bitumen, some probably using for dirt, but it's my experience, and it's something that I've had to spend a lot of time and energy into research, and it's cost me. It's cost my money to do it. So, and I believe that it was money well spent. It was, wife straight away noticed it, and she said straight away, she said, absolutely, that is so nice. So, you know, that when the ladies pick up on it straight away, it makes a happy day for everything. So anyway then, thanks YouTube if you got this far and watched it and anything about it. So over and out. Remember, thumb burn fishing. If it's not smoking, you're only joking.